Welcome to my first session out in Thailand, Bangkok. I was at Lumphini Park here and I thought I'd go for the muscle ups. This is actually my third time doing it. I've done it twice before this. 5 muscle ups, and then from the muscle ups here, on the first set I done 10 straight bar dips, and then I done the jumps. Here I just go straight from the muscle ups to the jumps because it would have been too fatiguing. There were some dope people at the park on this day. So the 2 girls there, they were doing muscle ups. The one that's got the tripod, she was doing muscle ups with weight. And then there was a guy, if you can see the guy in blue, he was also doing muscle ups and some dope routines. He's 53 as well. I asked him how old he was just to see. He looks young as well, but I knew he was a bit more senior to me. After the muscle up set and the jumps, I went into dips. My leg here, my left leg is so swollen. My flight was delayed to Bangkok, so I spent over an extra day. Well, I lost a day basically of traveling to my destination. So I spent a lot of time on my feet in it, and I also spent a lot of time on a plane. So my left foot has got a cut from a football tournament that I took part in the day before I flew out, but also just that time on your feet plays this role. Then I've got some press ups, and here I go for knuckle press ups because, again, adding insult to injury at the tournament, I guess a lot of harsh landings, which adrenaline keeps you going, but the next day you feel it. So my wrist is not up for press ups. And then we go into round 2, and you see some explosive chin ups, really trying to get that height cleared and aiming for 10 reps. I would have practiced handstands, but if I bend my knee, it hurts. So if you saw on those elevated inverted row tucks, I was just going through it. Like, I just done it to get it done, but yeah, I was going through it. Then we've got dips again. This park's very good. I will insert a video of me showing around the actual park, not just me doing reps as well. So if you are ever in Bangkok, I would definitely say to visit Lumphini Park. Lumphini, I think it is, because there's a H in there. And then after the dips, I go for, this is a routine I saw the 53-year-old doing. So he done a muscle up, then he moved on to the next bar, then he done a muscle up. This was hard because I was fatigued, but it's also hard because the bar's so low, so you get very minimal momentum in that next. So I failed on stage 2 and I was just laughing, but yeah, the guy was strong. There was 2 things I copied of his, so I just went back to a routine that I learned in New York around this time last year. Me and Larry was in New York with the OG, and we was learning from him, and he gave us some dope routines out there. So yeah, feel blessed, feel fortunate that I'm able to travel to different places and do what I enjoy doing, which is training in different environments. Communication barrier is not a big deal. You can always type stuff on Google and get the translations. And then here I go for, I'm trying to see what I actually go for here. Okay, weighted. So there was a group that had weights. I don't know if they own the weights because there was quite a few weights on the floor at the side, but I guess they own the belt. So I asked if I could do some weighted pulls. And this is 3 sets in. Well, more than 3 sets in, but recording wise, 3 sets in. So yeah, this was good. Felt good. I find the belt a lot easier than the actual vest. Where the vest is on your torso, with the belt, where it's hanging off of you, you do get a little bit more momentum before it actually hits you that you're carrying extra weight. But nevertheless, still challenging. Still good to get that done. And then after the weighted pulls, I go for some weighted dips. Met a guy called Mike who's behind me in glasses doing squats. He's from Canada, and he said he lived in the Philippines, but there weren't any bars there, so he's happy he's in Bangkok for this period because he's able to train outside, but he doesn't come out often. So I'm giving you my man's whole life story. But yeah, it's always good to meet people and connect with people at the bars. I feel like the last 3 days whilst I've been out here, literally just been connecting with people. Here some archer pulls to finish up on, try and make sure I'm not too rusty. I'm gonna rest tomorrow, which is past now, but I should have rested today because the swelling on my feet, I need to keep my feet elevated and I shouldn't be on my feet. But I thought I have to come and check out the bars and get a session. It's been like 3 days since I trained because I didn't train on, yeah, it's been like 3 days since I trained, and then straight into the commandos to finish. These were tough. Yeah. But yeah, a nice session. If you want to stick around and see the other bits and pieces they have at the bars, you are free to.
So I've come to, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Lumphini Park. I was aware of this park before I got to Thailand, and I knew I was going to train here. They've got this equipment here for spinning. Shows you as well what you're meant to do with it, where it's working, similar to the parts you get in London. You've got your leg, you've got legs as well. Here you can do your dips, or you can do your leg raises, as displayed here. The bar setup is just over there. They're playing music, so I'm just trying to keep a distance so that I don't get copyright strike. But very good set of bars. I saw the older guy, well, the guy, where's my finger? I saw the guy there in blues. He was doing some dope pull-ups. So he done a pull-up, then he went to the next ladder, done a pull-up again. So I done some muscle-ups, but my legs, both my legs are swollen from sitting down for so long because my flight was delayed. And I got a cut on my leg, so that didn't make anything easier. But yeah, nice setup here, nice vibe as well. There's some girls here doing muscle-ups. There's a guy who I think is a PT who's coaching the older guy. Yeah, the guy in the black vest is coaching the guy in the blue and white to do muscle-ups. But yeah, good vibe here. They've got weights here, they've got mats here as well, so the mats beside that girl, and they've got a lot of beginner friendly stuff. So these just spin. One second, let me zoom back out. These just spin, and then there's even some more equipment further down there. Let me zoom in again. Some more equipment down there, and then on the way here I went past a gym. Okay, it's here. This is like weight stuff here, so I don't know if you can see. Try and focus this. He's doing a lat pull down machine, and there's loads of weights in there. But yeah, I just wanted to do a Cali session. So one part down, I should be able to hit 2 other parks, but I'm not going to put no pressure on myself because I'm already short of time. I missed out on a whole day because of the flight delays, and I don't have my stickers, which is a bummer. I normally always bring stickers with me, and I put my stickers up in the park. To be honest, there are no stickers in this park, so it would have stood out even more, but I've forgotten them. And I'm here for long enough, I could get some printed here and just plaster them, but I'll leave it. Anyway, enjoy the session.